Hello, my friends. How's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. It's Wednesday, May 24th. And just up here at the Iron Farm with our villager friends and Gareth Reynolds II. And as we discussed last stream, thinking I might do some work on this building here finally. As you can see, we have already acquired a number of really fine people over here to help us in that endeavor. And maybe we should just, get to it. Let's get our stuff on. Oops. All right. I'm just kind of admiring the view. I haven't been up here in a little while. I haven't needed to do any villager trading. And speaking of villagers, good thing we had the elytra on, or that would have been deadly. Anyway, speaking of villagers, we'll probably move the villagers that buy iron into this building. But first, I want to at least get the floor in, and maybe the walls. At least built up a little before I get there. But the first thing we have to do is decide where our floor is, because we have this level, and we have this level, and then we even technically have down here. And we kind of need to decide where we want it. I'm almost thinking I want it on the floor of the building to be the same level we're on right now. The reason being, it's weird to step up into a building, and I really don't want to bring this out all the way across, because that would not be fun at all, and it would also be pointless, or mostly pointless, if the only point of it is because there's a step here. That's not enough of a point for me. But another advantage to maybe dropping it down to that level, we'd put that torch there to mark how far away the beacon worked. Anyway, another advantage is we might could get away with dropping a couple more chests in here and having even more storage, which means we'd have to open, it's already full. That's the last chest that fills up. But we'd have to empty it less frequently. Not that we have to empty it, it's clear. I haven't emptied it in a little bit. But then of course emptying it would take that much longer. So there are trade-offs. I think the thing to do is to get rid of all this mycelium here, and then put the floor in, which as we said is going to look something like that. And then I thought that might look good with it as well. Those look almost like bolts. I thought that might be neat. Bolts make me think, that goes with iron. Bolts, sure, put them in with the iron pallet. And then I thought, I made way too many of these, and maybe this goes with it too, and we can incorporate that a little bit. Maybe. I think it looks nice. It's got a little bit of lighter purple there that sort of complements the white, I think. So we'll see. Plus, if we incorporate shulker boxes into the floor, then we just have storage everywhere. And we can even include them in the floor by the villagers, just like we did over here with all the chests. I should really build more beacons because I am digging this high speed. I have enough nether stars to actually make this make 5 beacons, or make this into a 5 beacon pyramid. I could spread them out, or I could make 2 beacon pyramids and just have double jump and haste. Not haste, speed. Haste is fast digging. It's not the same as speed. Speed is running. I'm not gonna do that now though. So I guess actually we're gonna have to even dig down to that level, because we're gonna have to put stuff in there. And actually the iron golems are gonna be able to get out if we do that, and that's fine. I was thinking I'd set them free anyway, because they're gonna be in the way when we're trying to build. I thought my inventory was full because it didn't seem like I was picking this stuff up, but it's not. Weird. All right. Let's keep going. Ooh. I guess we don't need you anymore. Yeah, we did this a long time. We did this when we put the zombie in. Oh, we did this before we built the iron farm. That was an old infinite water source. Well, old for this world anyway. But it's in the way of progress. So we'll get rid of it. I'm kind of excited about starting this build because I am used to being surrounded by skyscrapers and finished things, and everything here is just like a skeleton of a thing, not the pretty facade. And I'm excited that we're gonna have a nice looking thing on the island, not just off the side of the island. Maybe I'll just put these here for now. And we can use them temporarily to store all this mycelium, which we might want for something else at some point, because as you can see, we are definitely short of mycelium sources. I wonder if maybe I should be mining this without silk touch, simply because I would rather have dirt than mycelium. Let's go get a different shovel and do that. Dirt is what we are lacking, especially now that we used so much of it. I was just celebrating opening and closing the gate. I thought that marked a big occasion. Anyway, we used so much of our dirt on our flower farm. You have silk touch. Do you have silk touch? of these might work. Then we could just make one. Ooh. Efficiency 4. Efficiency 3. Fortune 3. Unbreaking 3. I'm gonna take this one. Take this one. I'm gonna take this one. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna combine them. Yeah. Oh wait, I need 2 with efficiency 4 to get efficiency 5. Don't want silk touch. Okay, we'll get everything we need out of this, I think, maybe, except, well, we'll see. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's get some levels, I guess. Fortunately, I know where to find some. Wait, that's not what I meant to do at all. Oh well. These are the guys that we'll put inside the iron farm once it has an inside. And we might make even more villagers. Well, we don't need to make more. We might retrieve more from over there and do some more, or create some more iron sources. Another thing we're gonna do is I'm going to create a mechanism that will make the villagers reduce their prices. I haven't bothered to yet because I want to do it in their permanent place, not their temporary place. But what happens is when you play on hard difficulty, which is what we're doing here, the villagers, when they're attacked by zombies, do not die. On hard difficulty, they turn into zombie villagers. On normal difficulty, there's a 50% chance that they turn into a zombie villager, but they also can die. And then on easy difficulty, it's like 20% or something like that. Now that's from Bedrock. I assume that it could be different on Java, but that's what I always knew when I first learned everything I know about villagers. And there are differences in villager behavior and from Bedrock to Java. For instance, on Bedrock they don't gossip, and on Java they do, and that affects your reputation. Though they require a line of sight to gossip, so these guys can talk to these guys, but these guys can't talk to each other. Anyway, if you turn a zombie into if you turn a villager into a zombie villager, you can then cure him with a golden apple and a potion of weakness. And when he recovers, which takes approximately 5 minutes, he sells the stuff for cheaper. And you can do this multiple times to reduce the price. Now, eventually it will stop reducing. but it is a permanent effect, generally speaking. Other factors can change the price from time to time. But we can set up a mechanism where we can basically automate this process in such a way that if a villager ever needs to have his prices reduced, we can set it in motion to do that right away, without turning them all into zombies. There's a thing we'll make. We'll basically pretend these villagers aren't here, that we're working with these villagers. We'll create a chamber back here, and that wall right there will be able to go up and down. And when we remove the wall, the zombie will be able to attack the villager, but not get in the chamber with the villager, just attack it enough to change it. We can then close the chamber back so that the zombie can no longer reach the villager, which is now a zombie villager. And then we can cure the zombie villager, and we get our reduced prices. And the way you do that is you set up basically a corridor that goes the whole length of it, and then you have a lever for each villager that controls the wall behind the villager. And when you activate the lever, the wall moves, and the zombie can then do its zombie thing. So yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna name this shovel, so I remember it's my dirt shovel. What should we name the shovel? My dirt and shovel is what we'll call it. Because without silk touch, this mycelium, usually I have 4, and it's not mycelium now. I have 9, so, and we do want some dirt. When you live on an island like this, you really don't need to stockpile mycelium that bad. I mean, it's nice to have some already dug up on hand, of course, but we don't need shulker box after shulker box of it. Dirt's more valuable. Plus, we're going to turn this whole island into grass eventually. And dirt will help with that. We might not actually get any of the floor done tonight. This might just be a digging stream. Ooh, I have to be careful around this one, or the scaffolding will fall. We don't want that. There we go. And I am going to leave this up just so we can reference it, because I rather like that pattern. I don't want to have to figure it out again. I did it on the fly live. It's not something I planned out outside of my head before the stream. I just kind of had an idea that might look good, and then I placed it and it does. So we'll keep that idea. I'm gonna leave the mushrooms for now. Maybe we can say these are indoor mushrooms. Maybe. I think this one might have to go because it's like gonna be in the way of this area, but maybe we can plant a different brown one somewhere else. know this is outside the building, but it's so small, it's just, why not level it out? And if, you know, we can put it back if we change our mind. All right. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I was, before I started the stream, I was watching another Minecraft stream, and I thought I had turned it off, but I just heard it from the other room, and thought, you know, they probably wouldn't appreciate me streaming their audio in the event that my mic is picking it up. I don't know if it was or not, but I thought it would just be smarter to go stop the stream than to try to figure out whether or not it was. Or the equivalent of wondering whether a sign says push or pull on a door. And just standing there talking about it when you could just, you know, push or pull it and figure it out very quickly. And in this case, we just turned it on. I was watching Linksy. He is currently building a what he calls an ascension, which is basically when you're a big of a streamer as he is, when people watch your channel, they get points, and then they can use those points to, like, sort of purchase things, whether those be certain events that happen in the chat, or you know, like, I use my channel points and I would like to see this happen, and that's how the ascensions work. If you get enough channel points, you can ascend, and what that means is he builds something ginormous for you. He's working on one of those right now. It's pretty cool. It's based on Inbomb's Guardian farm, that super efficient one that will break your game if you let it run too long. And he's turned it into a giant sort of Aztec pyramid with a dragon on top. Looks super cool. I was watching that. He's been working on that for about a week or so, maybe a little longer. But you know, not that anyone would ever notice, but still, I think that, you know, he would appreciate me streaming his audio. Even if he never found out, I don't think he'd appreciate it. You know, because that's not my audio to stream. And for all I know, I could get a copyright strike for that. Not really sure how that works in regard to other Twitch streams, but I'm sure that it is frowned upon. So, unless you're providing additional content that adds value, such as commentary, whereas I'm not doing that, I'm just letting it play in the black background. Yeah. Anyway, if what I just said makes you sort of look around and wonder where the channel points are for this channel, there aren't any. You have to be like partnered and affiliated and stuff like that. And this channel's not big enough to have that sort of feature. Maybe one day. But if not, we're still having fun. Look at all this dirt. I love that popping sound. I have always loved that popping sound. That's a lot of dirt. So, as I mentioned on Monday, I wasn't going to stream on Tuesday because I wasn't going to be able to, because I had to help Mom move some furniture. And that I did. It went very well. She has a new, well, I don't know what you call it. It's maybe about 24 inches high. And, I don't know, 48 inches long. Maybe 18 to 24 inches wide or deep. And it's got a couple cabinets on the front with shelves inside, and it's got a drawer you pull out over that. And it's got wheels on it, so that made it super easy to move. That was nice. So that's what I was doing yesterday. And then she helped me out with something that was pretty nice of her, so very much appreciate it. And now we're back to our normal schedule. I will not be streaming tomorrow, which is Thursday. You know what? I'm gonna put this down right here, because there's no need to have a single block taking up a whole slot. Anyway, I won't be streaming Thursday. I'll be hanging out with my girlfriend. Probably watch some, some TV. Make a DiGiorno. Watch some Jeopardy and some Wheel. Maybe some Dateline. If you'd like a nice treat, and you enjoy Dateline, and you enjoy Impressions, Bill Hader was on the Jimmy Kimmel show. I don't know when it was. It might have been years ago. I saw it on YouTube, and that's where I'm directing you, is the Bill Hader interviewing on Jimmy Kimmel, where Jimmy brings up the fact that Bill Hader is very well known for being quite good at impressions. And Jimmy asked Bill, he said, now, if you would, I don't want you to do what you're famous for, what you're known for, what people always ask you. What I'd like you to do, if you're willing, is you reach way deep down in the very back of your drawer there and pull out some of maybe the ones you really enjoy doing, but no one knows you can do, no one ever asks for, no one ever thinks about. And well, it turns out Bill Hader likes Dateline just about as much as I do, and he does a really good job he does really excellent impressions of their hosts. And that's what he brings out on Jimmy Kimmel's show. So maybe give that a watch. It's a short video. It's only probably not even 5 minutes. But I enjoyed it. It gave me a good laugh. If you like Dateline, you'll enjoy it too. He does Keith Morrison and oh man, their names are escaping me right now, which is embarrassing because I watch the show all the time. I won't, you know what? I won't tell you who he does. I'll spoil the surprise. So yeah, head over there and check that out. It's good for a good laugh. But then I'll be back Friday. Probably my normal time, probably about 7 o'clock. I'm not sure how late we'll go. We'll see how things are. It's been a really busy week. And I might be tired, or I might pull a several hour stream. I just don't know. It depends on how we feel. What I'm doing over here is I'm thinking it might actually be interesting if the building kind of went into the side of the hill. Maybe it's not level all the way around it. That's a not uncommon thing where I live. Not that it's super common either, but you do see it, and it's an interesting feature. I see it more on residential houses than I do corporate ones. But actually the building I work in does that. If you go in on the back entrance, which is where I go so that Lumberg doesn't see me sneak in, you're entering on the first floor, but if you go in the main entrance, you're actually entering on the second floor. But you'd never know from the outside. Oh, hi, chicken. How you doing? I wonder where these golems are gonna go. Maybe we should tag them. I could buy a bunch of name tags, and then we could sort of trace them, like people trace, like, you know, ocean currents. We could trace golem pathfinding. That might be fun. Of course, I guess we don't need to tag them because it's not like there's golems anywhere else. We'll just know that they came from here. Yeah, we'll just do it that way. So tagging them might be fun just for the novelty of it. I don't know. That's certainly not a priority right now. Now, I don't think I'm safe from these golems if I accidentally hit one, because I didn't create them. They were generated by the villagers. And I'm pretty sure if I attack one, they all will go after me. That would be a heck of a fight. Though I could also just fly away and they'd forget about me. The one time that didn't happen, that was on Bedrock though. But I threw an egg, and I just threw it randomly over the side of a building, and it landed on the other side, or so I thought. Because as I came around the corner, I did see the egg land, and it did not land on its best. It hit a villager, which technically counted as an attack on a villager. And I had a bunch of iron golems, not this many. I had maybe 10 or 15 that they had just spawned naturally. And well, they spawned elsewhere, and I kind of escorted them there to get them out of the way, because elsewhere they were in the way. Anyway, I had needed to get rid of a bunch of those villagers anyway, so I figured, what the heck, I'll just kill this villager. I'll kill the rest of the villagers that I need to be rid of, and then I'll fly away and they'll forget about me and everything will be fine. And so I killed like 8 villagers, and I just killed them with my sword. you know, instead of killing them with lava like I've been doing over here, because killing villagers can also affect your reputation, but I'd already... my reputation wasn't going to be a factor in this particular situation for numerous reasons that aren't part of the story. So I killed these 8, maybe 10 villagers, I guess. And the golems are all angry, so I fly away. And I come back. And you have to fly away at least. Or not even fly, you just have to go away. At least 128 blocks. So I did. The iron golems are still mad at me. Okay, so I flew away farther. Still mad at me. I went like 5,000 blocks away, and I stayed 5,000 blocks away. Ooh, let's watch this. This will be fun. Oh no, they're trapped. Sometimes phantoms can get trapped under things. This is fun to watch. Okay, I'm not gonna sleep just so I can watch this happen. Anyway, the golems were mad at me. Even after I went thousands of blocks away and I stayed there half an hour to give them time to cool down. I came back, they're still mad at me. So I tried going into the end, and I stayed in the end for like half an hour. Came back, they were still mad at me. Tried it with the nether. They were still mad at me. I put all my gear in a chest by my spawn point, and I got up really high, and I jumped off and died on purpose. Thinking that would reset the iron golems. No, they were still mad at me. And I could have killed the iron golems. I was just sort of it had become a thing of curiosity by that point. And see, what I was building was a giant villager trader hall. It had 5 levels of villagers, and each level had, I think, 35 villagers on it. So over 150 villagers. So they were spawning quite a number of golems inside the building. And what I was doing is I was escorting the golems outside the building whenever they got too crowded. And these are the ones outside the building were attacking me. But then somehow it spread to the iron golems that were being generated inside of the villager trading tower were also attacking me, so I couldn't even trade with the villagers. Which was a real problem. And I read up on it. I went to Minecraft forums, where there are people who know the answers to these sorts of things, of how to fix that sort of thing. And because it was bedrock, there wasn't really much I could do, except wait it out. And it took about 2 weeks, real time 2 weeks, before they finally stopped attacking me on their own. So that is my story of my war with the iron golem. I don't actually remember if they, to tell you the truth, if they did stop attacking me or if I just ended up killing them all with lava. Because if you kill these guys with lava, just like villagers, it doesn't count as a kill. I don't remember, but after a couple weeks it was over. I do remember that. Okay, we need to drop this down one more. So that we can put the floor in to be level without here. So, how are we doing on space? Okay. I wonder if I should go repair my shovel. Wouldn't hurt. We're gonna have to do it either way. And I would rather do it now than get like 90% done and then go have to do it. That would be annoying, whereas right now it's not. I will be glad when the nether portals stop being all wavy when you step out of them, or rather, when you haven't stepped out of them yet. That should be coming soon. Most people are saying June when the next update is likely to drop, which would match historically when they've dropped for the most part. How are we doing on heads? Any heads? No head. Alright. We'll swap these out. Let's just end everything while we're here. Just about there. Okay, I think we can go ahead. Yep, we're good. Got everything else? Yep. We're all healed up. Let's check for heads again. That's the one thing I don't like about this farm. I wish I'd bought it. I'd built it a little bit higher so that I could have put in an item sorter. Then I don't have to watch for heads. I can just pull them out when I want them. But I'm not rebuilding all this again. Though I will build another ender eventually. And we can set that one up that way. That ender will probably be to farm skulk. On the other hand, I might do that with guardians. We'll see. Alright, I'm not going to sit around waiting for heads. I don't think any more are coming. Anyway. So let's add them to the wall. We've almost made it all the way around. 3 more to go. And then we can continue down this way. So that'll be fun. Well, maybe we'll start to put them up here. I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think? Would you guys like heads up here? Why aren't you mad at the Endermite? Go get him. The Endermite is right there and he's laughing at you. There you go. Alright. You know, I think my spawn might still be over at the flower farm. I don't remember if I reset it or not. Oh good, it's not. Attila left us another egg. How nice of her. And Lily is happy to see us too. Hi, Lily. Sniffing the chest again, huh? Yeah, I bet that does smell interesting. I wonder what's in your ender chest. I bet there's a bunch of bones. Zombie flesh. I wonder if I replace that glass with a solid block. I wonder if oh, did it just despawn? Or I didn't pick it up. I wonder if the iron occasionally slips through because those are transparent blocks. I don't know. On the other hand, maybe I like an iron ingot flopping around on the floor occasionally. Which gives me another idea. We could put an aquarium in here. I don't know why, but why not? And the iron could be thrown into the aquarium for... We don't need a reason, right? We can do whatever we want. Well, now we can't get to our iron. Which means we will be able to fit more chests in. I need to empty it as well, but that's not really a priority right now either. I mean, I think we're good for a while. Oh man, hold on. Oh yeah, I like the aquarium idea too. I mean, I'm definitely gonna do one. It's a question of where. I've put one before. There's like, I want to say like close to 2,500 different fish, tropical fish varieties that you can just randomly encounter when you're in warm ocean biomes. And we can catch a bunch of those and put the ones we like the best into an aquarium. I've done it before, but I've never done a really big one, and I think it would be fun to do a big one. I'm glad you said something, because I have this new third-party client that puts an overlay over my game window so I can see the chat now instead of like having to glance over at a different window and miss things or see them long after they've been said. But no one said anything since I got it, so I wasn't sure if it was working or not, but I just saw it work. So that's nice. Maybe we should dig over here since it's nighttime and we want our phantom patrol. Ooh, are we full? We're full. Oh, and if anyone else over there is watching, congratulations, by the way. Well done. I won't say anything more than that, though. That would feel a little doxy to me, and I don't want to do that. Oh, well, pass it on then. It occurs to me I should probably be reading what the chat says, because I don't think it's too clear. I am responding to no one as far as the video goes. And how many people do you see right here with us now, Captain? I would wager about 18. Yeah. I mean, you're seeing all these guys too, right? I hope. Ah! Another thing I'm gonna have to do is figure out the floor. You know, I've got my palette, but do I want it random? Do I want a pattern? I don't know yet. Maybe we'll have to lay it out and play it by is play it by eye a thing? I don't think it is. It should be. Of course, you don't really play things with your eyes. I guess the metaphor only works with ears. Well, no, because I've been playing before, and then I won't know what the next chord is, and I'll look at what someone else is playing, and I'll know where to go. So yeah, you can play it by eye. So yeah, we figured that out. That's good. I'm not going to figure out the exact edges. That is going to take too long. We'll just deal with that as we put the walls in. fact, maybe I should put down the first walls before I put the floor in, and that will help guide me as to how I want to do the floor. You know, I think they're all... If I let them loose, they're going to go over there. They're attracted to the villagers over there, I bet. I bet that's why they're all in this corner over here. I mean, if you can call this area of the circle a corner. I guess I can. It's my world. I can name things. My ceiling is trying to spread over here. I don't want it. Well, it's going to happen anyway. It's fine. It's fine. We'll take care of it later. I guarantee you, before the evening is over, I will accidentally hit one of these guys. Well, I don't guarantee it, but I will say it's likely. I'm gonna try not to, though. I prefer they not attack me. This is what you get when you don't put glass all the way up and down because you ran out. You get all these guys who get stuck on the edge and then walk off because they don't want to walk into the lava. And I just let it go for days. Oh, this will be fun. We'll watch the golems kill the phantoms. Oh, here we go. I wonder if this mushroom is throwing off their pathfinding. Also, like, I know that they won't do certain stuff if you don't have air above you. Like, if you have a block above you, I know they don't spawn, but I don't know if that messes up their pathfinding to you or not. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I'm thinking, since I didn't create them, they will attack me if I hit them even by accident. But do golems attack phantoms no matter what? Because phantoms don't go after villagers. Now I almost want to hit one to see if they'll attack me. No, no, he heard me. He heard me. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, just the one. And they're not all angry. I thought they would all aggro at me. Well, I hope this doesn't last for weeks. Okay. Let's try the 128 block thing. Because I don't want to kill the guy. I like the idea of golems wandering everywhere. You know where they're going to wind up, though? They're going to wind up at the bottom of this lake. But you know what? I also like the idea of a bunch of golems walking around the bottom of the lake. I think that's nice. We'll just fly around the lighthouse and then fly back. We haven't looked at the lighthouse in a few days. This beautiful statue. Of course, we have our golem friend up here too, but we made him so he won't attack us. Whoa. That was some scary lag. Will you believe what happened over there? There's a guy trying to beat me up. Alright. Let's head back. We'll fly through our little flower arrangement thing, because that'll be pretty. Well, that is a big, ugly circle now. I love it. Alright, let's see if he's still angry. It does not appear. Oh, you know what we should do? Anyway, it doesn't appear he's angry, but we should do this, because it'll be fun later. Yeah. Alright. Since this is full, everything's just going right there and despawning. But if we turn off the mechanism, as I just did, it will collect up there. And then when we turn it back on, it'll be super full. And then we can watch it do its Rube Goldberg thing. And that'll be fun. I haven't done that in a while. I'm full again. All right, we have a hole. And we have this hole as well. Where does this hole go? Does this hole do anything neat? No. We already know about this. Whee! Woo. Actually, I don't know if I did. I'm sure I've seen the hole. I just don't remember being there being a hole this big, this close. Okay, so we'll patch that up. We don't need that. I'm gonna have to make a wither farm soon so I can get more of these guys. Cause I really love being able to run this fast. I got used to it after years on my other world. It was very painful when I first started this world in regard to speed. Now I'm used to going the speed we're going, but now that I'm going fast again, I'm like, oh man, forgot how nice that was. Anyway, we are now ready to place the floor and the walls. Let me empty out my inventory here. But I can't do it there. There we go. I think I'm gonna put the shovel away for now. I'm gonna keep it in the ender chest for at least the time being, because, you know, I might want a shovel this nice that isn't silk touch. Oh, as you can see, I got some more wither roses too. But I did that off camera. But that thing is working rather well. I currently have 2 wither skulls, so I need 1 more before I can make another trip. Haven't gone wither skull hunting in about a week. It's been raining too much to go chasing wither skulls. Let's see. We'll be able to, we'll be able to add at least 2 more chest layers here. Maybe 3, because we can actually go down another one and still access it by putting stairs in front of it. Ooh, I might place some shulker boxes upside down, because I got that interesting pattern on them too. Which you can actually do in a sort of roundabout way. That. Of course, then you can't open them, which defeats the whole purpose of them. I'm not really shulker box rich enough to use them decoratively. We will build a shulker farm though. That's a ways off though. That's not a priority at the moment. We're not hurting terribly for storage. I got enough shulker boxes to get the job done. And I can go get more if I need to. But we will have shulker boxes in the same way that we have iron, essentially. Similar rates too. Oh. I guess I should leave this over here so that I remember. I want to do some strategic placement of those on the floor to accommodate the villagers. Yeah. I think that's gonna do it for me today, though. I'm getting kind of tired. And, this is a good stopping point. So, maybe Friday we can start with the walls a little bit. Looking, kind of like that. And then we'll start on the floor and, we'll go from there. And, I work from home tomorrow, so I can do some stuff at the flower farm and get some blue dye on my my breaks and my lunch and stuff, because we'll need a ton of it for this glass. We need I think 1 dye will get you 8 glass, so we're gonna need a lot of dye. Yeah. So anywho's will be, that's where I'm gonna call it a day. And appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll catch you on the next one. I've been Captain Incredulous. You've been wonderful, and I hope you have a great day.